Yeah, we're recording. So, welcome back to the channel. Right. We're recording. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lee, and today we're going to be fitting the M Factory Diff to. Fucking come on, sort your head out. This is why you're not a videographer. You're shit. So, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lee, and today we're going to be fitting an M Factory Diff to our little track Fiesta. We've actually been given this donated by one of the UK's distributors of M Factory. They've kindly given it us for free, so today it's sort of sponsored by M Factory. So I'm going to actually be doing all this myself. It's probably going to take longer than a day, but who cares, we're going to do it, get it done. I'm going to show you what I don't really know, but I'm going to give it a try, give it a whirl, see how I get on. If the gearbox goes, I never fitted it, it was all bent. Sound? Yeah? I know, I'm going to crack on. See you in a bit, bye. So, in this part of the video, I am actually going to talk about my experiences of taking the Fiesta gearbox out for the first time. I have actually taken a Focus gearbox out. It was very similar, a few different bits that I thought, how can I put it? The actual gearbox mount itself, on the Focus there is one 18mm bolt that goes straight through into the gearbox, and it's a case of simply taking it out. Now on the Fiesta one, I found it a little bit different, as on the gearbox mount itself there's 3 actual bolts that hold it together, and it's just off a rubber mount basically. So struggled a little bit, asked Ben a quick question, he said it was just the 3 bolts instead of the 1 like on the Focus, but other than that it was pretty straightforward. You got to remember, I'm not a qualified mechanic. This is one of our cars that we're working on. I can sort of get away with it, but I've always got Ben on in the background if I struggle with anything, just to help you along the way. But after me doing this video, I think this is something that somebody with a little bit of mechanical knowledge could probably do themselves, so it's definitely worth giving it a try if it's something that you want to do, and if you want to say that you've done the process yourself rather than paying for somebody else to do it. So let's crack on with the video and see how we get on. Hopefully it all goes well. So, got the gearbox out, stripped it apart with a little bit of help from Ben. Looking through the gearbox, just checking. As you can see, the magnet, I don't know if you can see that, but there's lots of filings on there. But realistically, that's not too bad considering this gearbox has done 70,000 miles, so it's not too bad. You can be expecting a bit of wear and tear. So we're going to taking the cups off. Taking the bearings off the original gearbox. Dad's just going to go out to get the new ones ready to replace on the M Factory Diff, and then it should be a case of putting it back together, sealing it all up, bit of a clean, and then putting the gearbox in time for testing. Got the Diff, finally got the bearings from Ford. I'll be honest, I haven't really got a clue what I'm doing, so I am going to pass this over to Ben. He can talk us through and show me how it is, how it should be put on, how the bearing should fit on, and I'll then put it back together with Ben, put the gearbox back in, and we'll see how we go from there. But I'm going to hand you over to Ben now, so come on Benjamin, show us what we're doing, la.
This wasn't part of the deal.
Well, it is part of the deal. I mean, no one can see you. Yeah, but look.
Why have you cut my head off?
Well, yeah, then you take that, and I'll film you.
You stay there. Mr. Photographer will get on it. There you go. Go over there.
Just leave it on there, otherwise it'll look fucked up.
It's alright. It does anyway, good leaves in it.
So Ben's going to talk us through now what we're actually going to do.
Throw this bearing on here and we'll be done, won't we?
Just throw it on. Where shall I throw it on from? Over there?
Yeah.
So
With an F. Right. Where? So just keep these as a pair, yeah? So
yeah.
this is going, the long piece is going to go into there, isn't it?
Yeah, so the cup goes down.
So that race
back in.
is going to need to go into there, and that bearing is going to need to go onto here.
So how are we pressing this on? With the press?
Yeah, we'll press it, I think. Yeah. So if we set up over there, we'll get it pressed on.
So, go on then.
Alright then.
Okie dokie. Ta-da! So when fitting this bearing on, Ben, you've got a little recess, is there, that it's got to sit on?
Yeah, so we need to press on the inner race.
Yeah.
If we apply any pressure to anything else, the outer race, the moving part there, this bearing's just going to fall apart.
Yeah,
so we need to make...
It'll crush the bearing.
Yeah, it'll damage, it'll be ruined, so we'll have to order a new set. So we've got these press tubes. So I need one that's going to fit over the diff, because it's going to go slightly further than the edge when we're pressing it on.
Yeah.
But I also need it to be, you know, to sit on that inner race nicely. This one kind of isn't quite perfect, so I'm gonna take a little bit of material off this. We can justify doing it just because, well, it'll make it the right tool for the job, you know what I mean? These get damaged over time when they get hit with hammers and stuff anyway, so you know, you're always putting them through a sanding belt or whatever, just to take the rough edges off.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to take a little bit more off here just to make sure that we're not going to cause any damage to that bearing.
So it's just a simple case of watching it down, making sure it's staying level and central.
Just make sure we get it started off nice and straight so we don't cause any damage to the diff. And once it's started, it'll just follow, it'll make its own way home basically.
So no matter what make of diff we're going to be using, obviously this is the M factory diff. If this was say Quaife diff, you'd still use the same bearings because that's suited to the box rather than the diff itself.
Yeah, the bearing's going to be the same whether it's a standard diff or an aftermarket diff.
Yeah. It's,
you know, yeah. Although you can get bearings that would fit the same outside diameter but have a different internal diameter, so you do have two different, sometimes you have a part number on the bearing and on the outer race.
Yeah.
But these are the original bearings from Ford basically.
Awesome. How do you think I've done so far then, Ben, taking the gearbox out?
Slow as usual, but...
It means slow, it took me an hour-ish.
Yeah, but this box has been out for 24 hours.
Hang on a minute, that's not my doing. That's Ford.
Oh, if you'd have ordered the bearings in advance, you'd have been alright, wouldn't you?
Sorted. One seal out. So with this, Ben, am I just knocking it, trying to knock it in as even as possible?
Yeah.
So that's a diff in, all torque to spec. I'm just going to clean the casing and that now, get it all tidied up, put a bit of sealant on it, casing back on, all back together, and then we should be away to go and back in the car hopefully. So got the casing all cleaned up, time to put a bit of sealant on, and then I can actually put the casing back together, and then it should be done, ready to go back in to into the car. Spot on. Cheers, mate. I did have a attempt of that before. I was unsure why it wasn't seating properly, the dowels were located, but the actual selector rods inside, I think, that wasn't lined up, so see how we get on doing the rest. That's the gearbox all built, selectors back in, and basically a case of putting it all back in the car now. I'm gonna get Ben to give me a bit of an hand lifting it in, because I'm not hard enough or strong enough. But Alan's gonna go and do a bit of filming for us now. So,
we should also be honest to the viewers as well, Lee.
What's that, mate?
What day is this now?
Hey, that's not my fault though. We've been waiting for bearings.
But it is day 3.
It is day 3. If the bearings were here, I think it would have been easily done in a day.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that we're waiting for bearings, no one had them. Overnight parts from America. Or Germany, as Ben would say. How are the overnight parts from, Ben, for the clutch?
Warrington.
Oh, yeah. Overnight parts from Warrington and...
Overnight? They came in an hour.
Oh, shut up. It was overnight parts from Warrington. Fuck it. Getting heavy.
Oh, it's squirted at me.
Got it, let's hold it there now.
Yeah.
You need to lift that end up.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm not sure if I've been in this video at all because I'm never in any videos anymore. Anyway, that's it for this little Fiesta. We fitted an M factory diff this time. We fitted it in-house here. We installed new Ford OEM bearings with the M factory, which was kindly donated by the by one of the UK distributors for M factory. Now, if you're wondering, M factory haven't actually got any stock, and no new replacement stock is due until approximately July. So if you want to order something like this, then please get in touch and order it straight away, because like many other things at the minute, everything's on back order. Hopefully that'll make a huge improvement to this car and the way in which it handles. We're looking forward to seeing somebody on track and hopefully loan this car out to some people. Now, we did say that, or we may have said that we were going to get involved with dyno in this car. Now, we have done in some previous unshown footage. We really have struggled to get this car to produce power, as do many Stage 2 Fiestas, so we haven't shown too much of that. But ultimately, we think that on a braked version of dyno, this is showing circa 210 horsepower, which isn't too bad really, considering that it's done 70-something thousand miles. In inertia mode, we think it's showing about 230, 235, which is in line with what it should be. So, if you enjoy this sort of content, then please consider subscribing, hit that bell icon and comment down below. It's hard to please everyone all of the time, but we do try to please as many of you as we can. Hopefully at some point we'll go for a first drive out properly on track in this with, I don't know, with a passenger or whatever and some GoPros attached, so that we can appreciate all the hard work that's gone into this. It is really a testament to Lee, this car, because nearly 99% of the stuff has been fitted by Lee, who's got some mechanical knowledge and experience, but not of late. Obviously recently he's been behind the camera, and it really is a testament to his determination to make sure that he got these bits fitted. This is something, it proves that with a little bit of knowledge, it's something that anyone can do. You just need the right tools, the right equipment and the right space to get it done. So hopefully this will inspire some of you to create your own track cars, and hopefully we'll see you on track soon. As I say, give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.